Sony debuted it May 23rd, 10 a.m. They tossed that ball out to you. And let me tell you, they opened the doors up to the vlogger's camera, ZV-1 Mark II at $899, under $1,000 after tax and all. And the real release date is going to be around June 15th, 2023. For the real people, the real reviewers. Sony doesn't have anything out. Email notification. Best Buy has email notifications with the date it's expected to be at the store. So that is the unlocking of the information that's given. Now, I have a Sony CyberShot HX90. I have an HX9. And I think I'm going to take my HX90 out, compare it to the Sony ZV-1F that I have, because that's a 20 millimeter. Put them side by side and see what camera looks better. Not in quality. I'm going to keep them both at 1080p to be fair. Stabilization cannot be off on the HX90, but it can be off on the 1F. Now I'm going to turn it on, and then we can compare both cameras. See what the old style looks like and the new style looks like. Well, the ZV-1 Mark II has an 18 millimeter lens, 2 more millimeters than the 1F. Everything in the 1F is just about in the Mark II, believe it or not, except it has what? Active stabilization, autofocus, and electronic image stabilization. While the 1F has active stabilization, electronic image stabilization, and continuous autofocus. But it doesn't have a cut. Back up a little, fish. Correct yourself, please. I have a Sony CyberShot HX90V, and I have the Sony ZV-1F. It's 20 millimeters. I'm not 100% sure what the millimeters of the HX90V is. I'll try to put it in the descriptions. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to put them side by side, and I'm going to look at both cameras. I'm going to look at the OIS compared to the EIS, and with stabilizations on, and see which one has the widest field of view, like so. Now, Sony's vlogger's cam is 18 millimeters. Stop, fish. Made a mistake. Back up. Let's correct myself. I have an HX90V and I have a 1F. I want to compare both cameras side by side, and I want to see what not OIS is about or EIS is about. I want to just see what the focal length is about. And then I could basically, hey, let me think about the vlogger's camera ZV-1 Mark II, and then I could compare 18 millimeters to maybe if it matches up to the HX90. So I got to do my own little personal research. Now, I watched a whole bunch of videos, if I did or did not say that, and the very first one that popped up on my page made some excellent points, and he says, you know, you may be better off just keeping to the ZV-1, and low light situations may not be the best with the Mark II. And yet, how many pictures or videos did you see in nighttime shots at the moment? I didn't see any. Maybe one picture indoors of a low-level shot. And that probably will win us all over. Now, you don't have to get fancy. You just got to simply just go outside, take a shot, and off we go. And now the killer is, on June 15th, when that camera is handed out to everybody else at the stores and all, then we'll have our real answers of real people. A lot of debut of the vloggers telling their story, how they like the camera, and so forth. So I ain't gonna worry about it. I got other things to do. It's $1,000. I have to decide, and I'll think about what I would do. Now here, catch. I want to make sure you can catch. Catch. Did you catch it? It wasn't that hard to catch. Let me take my key. It's a magical key because it comes in two. Now I liked it when some of the YouTubers said, oh, the camera's only lent out to me and I have to return it. Well, I'm the first one to get out to vacation to show you a real vlogger's shot. And I saw one person that they damaged the front of the camera. And it's very easy to scratch. So, you know, Sony, you did a good job, but you went backwards in a way, a little bit. We want a vlogger's camera that we could vlog, that we don't have jitters. Jitters is not what we want. We want a camera that has a fluid stabilization, and we don't want to go and use Catalyst browser that adds time to our video editing. If I make this video and I want to put it into the editor, it's going to take me at least a minute to 30 minutes or more, depending on the machine I have per video. And I can't do more than one or two. I only could do a few. And if you want to do it all, you're going to have to pay an extra price for the professional version. And using Catalyst is not easy at all. Once you start to use it, you understand how to use it. How hard is it to put a video in and have a start button and just pick the thing instead of trying to figure out by hidden screens? Now, way back when the 20 was out and they came out with the next version and so, I was going to get the HX60, and the thing that stopped me was you had to buy an app in order to get time-lapse to work. You had to buy a few apps to get different things into the camera. Now, Sony can offer us something like that. Charging us for an app by the month. And we could simply say, hey, we want Catalyst browser automatically put into the camera, and off we go. We just pay a fee with that credit card and you get the app into the camera. And if you don't pay it, they lock you out. How hard could that be? Companies always comes up with ways of trying to find and make money on you. They got cars today. You want a heated steering wheel? You know what they do? You bet. Put an app in and charge you. They don't come after you if you don't pay your bill. They just move on, and you know, they just cut your service and off you go. But that's what things are going to be. Going to be charged as you go. Walk out of your house to breathe, you're going to get charged. Walk on the street, you're going to get charged. To go by the mile, you're going to get charged. Not by the motor vehicle, but by the insurance company as well. You don't remember the days when you first signed on to the internet? It was free. They never charged you. And then soon after, here you are paying top dollar just to get on to have your fun. Well, anyway, I'm on my bike. I got my Huffy tires in, and they charged me for two wheels that I called. I don't want racist slicks. I didn't ask for racist slicks. I asked for the original tires. And that's what I got. Got a refund on them, and I'm happy as can be. DJI, you're the best, man. That's why I don't want to get another camera in this world. I just want to be with you with all the issues like GoPro. That's what we all are. I'm almost sure some people are going to come forward and say, oh, I don't like this on the Sony ZV Mark II. I don't like that. I'm not happy. I'm just. I think I'm going to have to end my video soon, man. I don't think I have enough battery power to last me a lifetime. I can't tell you how much percentage I had because I did my skid and all. It's supposed to last me hours on end. What, 2+ hours? I'm not even out here 35 minutes. How do you like that sun coming up? I almost about feel the heat from it. It's cold again. Early bird catches the worm. The early fisherman catches the fish. There he goes, going out for a nice day, catch some sea bass, blues, and you bet. See, these are slicks. They got very little design on them. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but these are the originals. I could get them for up to $20. They got more design on top and the sides. A lot safer in the water. Well, it's not all about scooters, you know. I don't know how you guys do it. Get on a scooter and, not about keeping balance, but not hurting in the arms and all. It just takes a pounding on you. That's how I feel. I charge my scooter safely by the window in the house, by the door. I was able to bring it out in case I had to. And I charge it via off of a solar panel array on the roof, 100 watt. And I also have backup power in that power source. So 20% goes back in while it's charging. And they only said it could do about 2 hours. And when it started to go from the high down, the water started to drop, and the more hours were added back to the power source. So I was able to get one full charge. And by the evening hours, that sucker was just about fully charged again. How sweet is that? Time for me to mosey on down the road, get to where I need to be at, do what I want to do. Look, I got water. Do I dare go in the water? Woohoo, baby!